Okay, YouTube, we have this deck profile from Michael, our friend, otherwise known as Mr. Friend. And he's running Inzektor. Yeah, I know, ooh, Inzektor, how skilled. Well, it's got a couple cute texts that I thought was worth looking at. So, go ahead.
So, to start, you got your basic Inzektor lineup. You got your 3 Hornets, your 3 Centipedes, your 3 Dragonflies. Obviously can't play without it.
Yep.
After that, just obvious stuff to get your Hornets going. Armageddon Knights, Maxis, and just 2 Maxis and 1 Veiler. I don't know, Maxis don't stop a lot of the stuff in like other Inzektor decks for mirror matches and stuff, so Veiler's pretty optimal in a lot of situations. Other obvious stuff, Sangan, Reaper, it's tech choice. It's really helpful against Rabbit when they got Doka or something on you. Debris Dragon, it's one of the tech choices of the deck.
You may have seen this from Game 2 of the Evo and Inzektor matchup. Again, things that you just don't see coming. Any other explanation for it?
Yeah, Debris Dragon, just like Game 2 or something, when you're side decked on, a lot of people side Shadow Imprisonings, your Fiendish Chains, all that stuff or whatever. Well, Fiendish Chain obviously stops Debris, but Shadow Mirror. Debris, you can bring back your Hornet and Black Rose the field, or you can just make other random generic 7-star dragons. You got your Ancient Fairy Dragon or whatever other kind of stuff you had. On top of that, for tech, we're playing Zephyros, which you can special summon Maxi or Veiler and then bounce that to your hand for Zephyros' effect, and then overlay to Utopia or something. So, I don't know. It has a lot of usefulness. And then outside of Debris, Zephyros has a lot of usefulness by itself with a lot of the dead Fiendish Chains you have back row or Call of the Haunted. And then when something like your Dragonfly gets Veiler, that way it's not wasted.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Then you just have some other little stuff to try and help you get going. Mystic Tomato. Only 1 Gigamantis. Any more than that's kind of excessive, really.
Shoot, I almost hate his ass at one.
Yeah. Gores, because Gores.
Yep.
And then Dark Arm.
Yeah, buddy.
That's your monster lineup.
The card was never good.
Of course not. Why not?
Alright, so Spell and Trap. Dualities, it's another just trying to help you get going right away.
Terrible.
Nothing too special. You got 2 spaces. 3's a little excessive. I side the 3rd one, though, for Game 2's usually for your Shadow Imprisonings and all that. Heavy Storm is Heavy Storm. Avarice, you cycle through the deck a lot really fast, just with your Dragonflies and stuff, so it's nice to be able to put them back. Foolish helps you get going. Allure is just another draw card. Book's always been a good card by itself, so Reborn in Dark Hole, your obvious text. For traps, you got your Fiendish Chains. It's an obvious tech card in the meta right now. It basically hits everything outside of the normal monsters and Rabbit. You got your Solemn Brigade. And then just 1 Call of the Haunted. Any more is a little excessive. It can bog down your hand when you're not drawing that well as it is, which happens a lot in this deck, actually. But, and then 2 Torrentials.
This guy was about to beat me, but I had my Fiendish Chain. My Fiendish Chain is Maxi when he played it.
And that's the deck.
And then standard extra deck, right?
Standard extra deck, outside of the few Synchros.
What Synchros would you run? Or, I mean, okay, you got what, Black Rose, because
Yeah.
you run Debris Dragon?
We were running Black Rose, Ancient Fairy, and Iron Chain for Synchros, and that was it.
Okay. And then, how did you do today at the local?
I went X1 through Swiss rounds. I went X1 through the Swiss rounds, and then in top 8, I lost 2 windups.
Them windups. I see. All right. Well, I guess for anyone who would care, comment, add suggestions,
Subscribe.
all that.
Like,
Thank you.
Comment.